Talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Joe Harris, and it's Hunter in at the 5. And for Minnesota, they've got Thompson, and it's Bassey in at the center position. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities, so you can never count out a team in this day's game.
English passes to Bassey. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
And here's Hunter from the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Here's Harper. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Young looking around. Outside Hunter. Outside Murray. Outside Hunter. Takes a turnaround Jay. That shot off. Pass to Harper. Here's English. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
About a minute into this first quarter, here's Towns. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Is the mid-range from Mr. Towns part of the game? You bet.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Here's Harper. Right now averaging 6 a game. And that one's good. Harper's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Young from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
On the take. And Harper gets it to go.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Young finds Hunter. Over Towns. Hunter can't get it to go.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pass to Young. Inside. Shot left block. And there's the bucket is Hunter with the finish. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Harper. Drives to the hoop. And he banks in the layup. Harper's got 8.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Hunter. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Yep, that one's good.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
And here's Hunter for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And Harper gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
So it's Atlanta now, after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago.
First personal foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And Minnesota calls time here. And over the last year, some changes for the Hawks. on the bench and in the front office. Coach Snyder brought in partway through last season. Back in Utah, he helped establish a dominant defense. Now trying to move the Hawks in a better direction on that end as well. Bertans checked in for Carey. And with the All-Star game coming up, let's check in on the standings in the East. You look at Atlanta, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another.
Checking out Atlanta, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Towns, he's checked in for Thompson, and he's good on the second.
Guys, we know unequivocally those guys who have pure shooting form and can consistently knock down range shots are going to be rewarded. Davis Bertans meets that criteria.
Now here's Murray. He had 25 points in his last game.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Petrovic shot is off.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Murray. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Timberwolves trail. A clear look for Bertans. Cash money on the open jump shot.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Young, the pass to Hunter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight. Takes a step back. Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Hunter's got 11 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets. Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Bogdanovic checked in for Murray. The throw good, Edwards.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful.
Now here's Young. Last game for him, he had 14. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, good little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish open the defender.
Outside Hunter with 2 seconds left. The shot misses. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
The most consistent attack on offense so far has been the mid-range jump shot. We'll see if they can keep that rolling.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Goes to the fadeaway. Hunter's got 12.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And for Atlanta, we've got Corey Joseph, Andre Iguodala out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovic, and it's Hunter in at center, filling out the middle.
Well, this was another shot that Corey Joseph has developed. I'll tell you, get the catch-and-shoot game going. Look out.
Here's Petrovic. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks leading. Here's Bogdanovic. And they pick up 2. Bogdanovic has got his first points of the night.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Towns. rebounds on a screen. Edwards with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I'm the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Harper, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Well, the veteran leadership, the unselfish attitude, and the versatility of Andre Iguodala, to me, this guy is excellent at whatever is asked of him.
Now here's Edwards. He had 9 points in his last time out. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Left side, Hunter. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. 13 points in the game. Well, Doris, looking at the pace of the game now, that has to be a big factor in load management.
BA, there's no doubt that the game is more spread out and it's played at a faster pace. So much, though, goes into that load management discussion that is so volatile at times. Here are the facts, though. People are more aware because of the data we have from medical science that the season is challenging. And so teams are going to manage their greatest resource, which is the players, carefully. Load management is not going anywhere.
And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on DeJounte Murray. Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. Unfortunately, the injury looks pretty serious. And for a team with eyes on a championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
Joseph can't hit, and Minnesota calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is, and every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Knight, he's checked in for Minnesota. Thompson comes in for Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Pass to Petrovic. To end the drought. On target from range. Petrovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hunter. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Hunter, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gill's checked in. And both free throws good for Hunter. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the quote bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back. Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
With the floater, Thompson, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Joseph passes to Hunter. Hits the trifecta. Hunter's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Joseph passes to Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since. Harper
passes to Gill. Here's English. Hunter covering. Pass to English. They set a pick. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. Bassey, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Atlanta with it. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Joseph passes to Hunter. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Atlanta's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Joseph passes to Iguodala. Back to Joseph. Bogdanovich from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harper. It's tipped.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala. So
Oh, hey! How about that?
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Harper. Over to the wing. With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target.
Well, the quick feet, strong hands of Corey Joseph help on the defensive end. He takes pleasure in shutting down his opponent.
And so it's Atlanta. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, they're inflicting major damage from downtown, shooting with a lot of confidence. And on the other side, that defense looks frustrated.
Frustrated? You mean a little bit crispy? I can smell it. Barbecue chicken time.
And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
And for the match,
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've seen DeAndre Hunter really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. A chance to get a quick injury report. And now we'll send it over to Allie LaForce for an update on Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. And unfortunately, this could be a season-altering injury. And the timing of this injury hurts. Right in the middle of the schedule. Let's hope it's a quick recovery. BA?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Harper in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Young. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And the three-pointer goes. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson passes to English. Atlanta with a rebound. Hunter's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Iguodala finds Young. Now here's a Kongwu. No good on the triple.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
Thompson against Iguodala. Thompson passes to English. Here's Bassi. Hey, from beyond the arc.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Hunter. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Harper, guarded by Young. They need this. Harper passes to Bassi, and that's a foul called on Onyeka Kongwu. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's English.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Well, you love how Iguodala stays in front of his man, uses his length and big hands to annoy whoever he's defending.
4 on the clock. Towns for 3. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Young finds Iguodala. Now a Kongwu, covered by Towns. 11 feet out, and it's Atlanta scoring again.
I just love the ball movement.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Timberwolves. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, there is a lot of talent on this team, and they've delivered. They're having a great season, and it's only left their fans wanting more.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
And he makes a first. Hits both from the stripe. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Hunter. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Harper. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Outside Young. And here's a Kongwu for 3. He drops it from range. Kongwu's got 5 points in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
On the wing, Thompson. Kongwu with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
They grab their own miss, and it's good for 2. Hunter's got 24.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Towns. Oh, no good again that time. The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Hunter finds Young. The 3 from Prince. Bassey pulls it in. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's English. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Young, the pass to Prince. Off target with the 3.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
English, that's good.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to Iguodala. And here's a Kungwu. From the wing, the shot by Iguodala, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Back to Thompson. Shoots from the baseline and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to English. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Thompson's got 6.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Pulls it. That one rolls around and rims out.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And that one's good. Young.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Atlanta building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Trae Young out there with Joe Harris. Then there's a Kungwu, then there's Prince, and it's Hunter in a
Oh, no, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Here's Harper. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, BA, it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams, I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us, you know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately headed.
Count it. Good. Hunter's got 10 points here in the second half.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
That's tipped. Harris against Edwards. Pass to Okongwu. The three from Prince. Counted from distance. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Harris with it, takes the three. Okongwu finds Hunter. Drops in the layup for two. Hunter's got 30.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Edwards. To the middle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Bassey, he's checked in for Bertans.
Number 28, Charles Bassey.
Here's English, guarded by Okongwu. Pass to Edwards, 6 to shoot. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Nails it from three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Stolen by Young. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the three, and the Hawks with another three.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's English, guarded by Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run, Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Hunter. And he dunks it down.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Hawks.
First one falls for him. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Minnesota. Thompson comes in for Anthony Edwards. And both free throws good for Hunter. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The 15-footer, and that one's good. Thompson.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young, the pass to Prince. The 3-ball sinks the tray. Prince has got 8 points in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Towns can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Hunter. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Hunter's got 36 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Hawks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Big Dog.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Okongwu, no good. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Harper passes to Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal
It's
foul.
on Onyeka
Second
Okongwu.
team foul.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Picked up by Okongwu. Young from long range. He buries it from 3.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's English. Baseline jumper right on the money. And Atlanta has possession. Young finds Harris. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out left to the wing. Pass to Prince. Now Hunter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta. Hunter. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Here's Harper. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Trey, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts, is off the court, because that translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.